It's match number 43 of the Dutch Bangla Bank Bangladesh Premier League, powered by Rocket and co-sponsored by Nexus Pay. We're all set for an exciting day of T20 cricket, where Rangpur Riders will take on Khulna Tigers in the Eliminator. Yes, let's have a look at the points table. Top two, we know Fortune Boishal and Chittagong Kings. What about these two sides otherwise?
Well, the last time when they met each other, Mazhar, it was Khulna Tigers. And Khulna Tigers have won when it mattered. So I think that is a plus point for them. They have lost 4 on the trot. Rangpur Riders also will be believing that cushion that they need, because they need to win to qualify. Both teams, the one who loses, go home.
It's a big day for both the teams and the players as well, as they came onto the ground. And the atmosphere, as I mentioned, it's a big occasion for the players as well. They love playing in such big occasion with the crowds coming in.
Yeah, I mean, crowds have been absolutely fantastic. I mean, I've never seen, this is the 11th edition of the Bangladesh Premier League.
Hello everyone, welcome to match number 43. It's a big game for 2 reasons. 1, it's the Khulna Tigers and the Rangpur Riders. And 2, we are now into the elimination phase. Lots of excitement to come. Let's have a look at the surface. This pitch is pitch number 6. It was used weeks ago on day 2 and day 4. Interestingly, there were 2 scores of 200 plus, and also there were 2 centuries scored, which means it was a batter's paradise. Will it be the same today? I reckon so. Still looks a good surface. Seem to have some preparation moisture in it. I don't expect it to be fast and bouncy. But if bowlers bowl in the right areas, between the 6 and 8 meters, they could pose some problems. We may very well see variable bounce. The spinners could also come into play with some purchase. However, an exciting encounter coming up. Lots of 4s, lots of 6s. Who's going to take it? The Riders or the Tigers? Stay with us. Live action coming up in a few minutes.
Toss took place where Rangpur Riders won the toss and opted to bat first.
There you go. I mean, that's no surprise for me. I mean, it's a game where it matters. They know that they have to, and look at that side now. Surprise, surprise. James Wins, Dre Russ, and Tim David for Rangpur Riders, and Hetmeyer and Jason Holder. There you go. You wanted to see some big names? These are serious players.
This is what the spectators come to watch. Big names. 2 changes for Khulna Tigers as well. Jason Holder and Shimron Hetmeyer, 2 West Indian.
Yep, 2 West Indian here, but on the other side, Dre Russ, he's a West Indian too, plus Tim David and James Wins, Australian and England.
The Eliminator, and what a match. And you just saw the players that are featuring in this one. Really looking forward to some exciting stuff in the middle. The crowds have started coming in. The players are in that little huddle with the last-minute instructions all G'd up. The support for the 2 teams here at the Bangla National Stadium. Absolutely marvelous right through this tournament. It's carrying on. I'm sure as the day progresses, that bunch of seats that are empty will be filled up as the players come out with some purpose. Big match, must-win situation. The loser is not going to be around. We'll have to watch the game from the sidelines, but the winners get an opportunity later on. Right, alongside me, Sir Curtly Ambrose. This is going to be one hell of a game. What do you reckon?
Hello Shamim, hello everyone. Yes, this stage of the competition is what all the teams were fighting for. Unfortunately, only 4 teams will make it to this stage, and 2 are now on show. The Khulna Tigers and the Rangpur Riders. It certainly will be an exciting encounter, because it's about winning or losing. You win, you stay in. You lose, you're gone. So both teams will come gunning for each other. I anticipate an exciting encounter, Shamim.
Absolutely. A lot to look forward to, and a sense of purpose, sense of starting the innings in a solid manner will be going through the mind of the two batters coming out into the middle. Khulna Tigers has been just there for about 3. My memory serves me right. He was injured, but he had played a very, very good knock earlier. He wants to carry on from that. The big names are here. Jason Holder. All the players coming in for the two teams. We'll tell you about all the new players in the middle. And James Vince is, of course, one of them, coming in place of Iftikhar Ahmed as the overseas player. Andre Russell, Tim David also in the team. Khulna Tigers, 105 runs so far. It's just his 4th innings. Iftikhar Ahmed, their top run getter, misses out. That's a surprise, isn't it? Just to allow some of the bigger names. Now this man has really been so good with the ball, with the bat, leading the team, and he's taken it upon himself to start off proceedings in this very crucial match. Flip in position, all set to go. Played with a little bit of drift.
I don't know if our viewers could hear the roar of the crowd. It's building up nicely. There must be 1 or 2 nerves dangling around for both teams. Trouble here early. Well, I think he got back in the end. A little bit of misunderstanding between both, and they've gone upstairs just to be sure.
Tarampatu director, we have an umpire referral for run out at the bowler's end. Can I have side on angle, please? Keep it rolling through, keep it rolling through. Next frame, next frame. The batter is short of his ground when the wicket was broken. I have a decision for the big screen, and my decision is
Oh, it's rocket out. What a disaster. At the start of the innings, a complete misunderstanding between Vince and Khulna Tigers, who tried to scurry back despite the fact that the throw from Mohammad Nawaz was very high. I think Mehdi Hassan Miraj did so well to grab it and whip off the bails just before he managed to reach the crease.
Misunderstanding. Yes, no, yes, no. And that's a cardinal sin. What a way to start. Kumasaki is gone for naught without facing a delivery.
What a start to the Eliminator. Huge mix-up from James Vince. And this is what transpired. He went for it, Vince, initially. Then by the time Khulna Tigers had run across, he sold him down the river. Didn't even get a chance to face the ball. And now he's got to redeem himself. It'll be playing on his mind, that's for sure.
Look at that. What a start for the Tigers. Despair for Khulna Tigers. You can see the agony in his face. They're loving it.
Good. Swivels round. It's a bit of bat to it, but finds one of the two fielders in the deep. Just managed to open his account. This game is full of surprises, and we're getting one so early.
Come on, boys. Take him, lads. Take him, lads. Ball turning here, boys. Ball turning here, lads.
Nivaida Saif Hassan.
Out there, lads.
He's done well, 302 runs so far. Has to be very... Oh, not again. Another stutter. Eventually, they make it thanks to that fumble. Anyway, what an over. After one, it's 2 for 1. It's flown in last night. Nasim Ahmed. Oh, I don't want to say yes and no. Be very, very precise in your calls and loud.
I reckon there's a bit of nerves jangling. Both teams know how big a game this is.
Yes, boy.
Could be a little bit easier for the fielding team, but the batters will be more nervous because they want to get off to a good start, want to get a good foundation built. And think about it, the Rangpur Riders won the toss, electing to bat first. So they wouldn't want to mess up.
Nasir Ahmed has bowled 3 very, very good deliveries. Start up. Kept that pressure going, created in the first over through that unfortunate run out. Now that's drifting down the leg side. Half-hearted appeal, and they get a run. What happened there? Fielder was not concentrating.
Of the leg of the pads, they weren't even attempting one. Oh, I got a bad bounce.
That's the AstroTurf. 3 pitches away. There's a little bit of as it went past.
Come on, boys. One more, guys. One more, guys. Come on, lads. Come on, boys. Pressure on there, lads. Come on, boys. Number 2, guys.
Oh, backs away. Tries to crack it, but what a good stop that is. Still struggling. Get a move on. Oops,
Very good,
not
Nasir,
quite there.
boy.
Just the lone run, and that off a leg by. It's been absolutely top class from Nasir Ahmed. Oh, now! Gone! Goodness, that stopped on the batter. James Wins half-hearted whack at that one, and Nasir takes a blinder on his follow-through. 2 down.
Absolutely brilliant. That one held up in the surface, in a half of the bat, and look at that to his right, not his stronger arm, and look at the celebration. That was absolutely brilliant. And James Vince is gone for 1. The Rangpur Riders in early trouble. 3 for 2.
Did not even imagine and started this was going to happen. Half-hearted at that one. What a take. He was on his follow-through, and you'd feel that his momentum was to the other side, sees that ball coming, and goes to like an acrobat. Takes a super catch. Nasir Ahmed always there for the team, but what about this bowling performance? Bit of luck with the run out, but really asserted their authority, the Khulna Tigers. Mahdi Hassan. Now these two in the middle, Mahdi and Saif, have really got to batten down. To make things worse, Mohammad Nawaz, who's bowled pretty well with a decent economy. 9 wickets so far. Best of 3 for 29 is on. Oh, is going to be very tentative now.
What a start for the Tigers. They've already sunk their claws into the Riders from early. Can they get away? You couldn't have scripted this any better.
They're winning the toss, you'd fancy your chances for a good start. It's been a disaster. Slip in position for the ball that might grip and turn and bounce. Your pitch report, Curly, you did say that there's some possibility, because the wickets have become much drier, to get purchase early on, even with the new ball.
Yes, that's what I figured. And also we may see variable bounce as well. I still believe it's batter friendly, but bowlers will have to bowl well. And so far the bowlers are on top.
They are indeed. makes things much easier. There's hardly any pressure on the bowlers to try something out of the ordinary. Just be disciplined in your bowling. It's all that's needed. Just a little drift down the leg side. Easy for him to tap it away for a single. Yeah, that's the pitch. You had that look. There are some cracks there. I think initially we had a smattering of greenish grass. That's dried off.
When you get to this stage of a competition, it's expected the pitch will dry out a bit more.
Yes,
We are in the third over of the eliminator and not a single boundary yet.
Pressure on Mahedi and Saif. They have to do a repair job for their team. Can't afford to take too many chances or even afford to lose another wicket now.
Survives another good over, this time from Nawaz. After 3, 6 for 2. Pitch was used. 200 scores were scored, both in day games. 200 was never chased down. Now that's over the top. It's going to land one bounce in front of the fielder once again. Right, not quite right through that shot. Seemed to have checked it.
Gave himself a bit of room. Probably looking to hit it more through extra cover. Didn't quite get it where he wanted to. And the pressure continues to build on the riders.
Big time, yeah, boys, big time. One more wicket, boys.
Oh, God! Unbelievable! He just wanted to slap it away. He looks down unbelievingly, the ball holding its line, and the death rattle behind the batter Mahdi.
That was totally uncalled for. Gave himself a lot of room, trying to go square on the offside. And look at Nasoom. Bowling from around the wicket, naturally the angle will be coming into you. That's a grave misjudgment from Mahdi Hassan. He's gone for one. The Rampur Riders in real dire straits. 7 for 3.
Well, if you're just tuning in, you're in for a shock. Yeah, that's the score. Rampur Riders have lost their third. And this is the man. And look at him making room for himself. That is not the right stroke attempted at all for that kind of delivery. They're elated. Oh, goodness.
Irresponsible stroke for an experienced campaigner like Mahdi. They needed him there to build a foundation. Mohammed Saifuddin, the new batter.
One more wicket, guys.
Oh, straight away, he slaps it. And that's the first boundary of the innings. And some relief. Well done by Mohammad Saifuddin. Saw that the little bit of width was there and immediately took advantage of that.
Too full, a little bit too wide. Gave Saifuddin an easy opportunity to free his arms. Jason Holder at mid-off had no chance.
And he just opens the face, thinks of a run. Have another look at that dismissal. You're talking about the irresponsible stroke, not the right one. See the trajectory of the ball, just gripping enough to straighten the drift, and then the ball straightening and hitting the off stump. But the shot played, well, uncalled for. Not required, not again. Too many times we've heard yes and no in the middle. The two Saifs in the middle now, actually. Will they make it safe for Rangpur? That is the question. Saif says come, Saif says okay, I'll come. Just about.
One more wicket, guys. Come on.
Indecisions are what normally gets you in trouble. have to make your mind up. There's a slight adjustment. The slip has now gone out to short third.
Waits on that.
Yes, Bushy!
Another dot ball. Wicket and 6 runs in the 4th over. 12 for 3. It'll be a huge, huge job to get out of this hole they've dug for themselves.
Come on, boys.
Mehdi Hassan Miraj.
Come on, boy.
He'll be on top. You see, he's marshalling his troops. Very confident. Flight. Beguiling flight.
Can only imagine the kind of pressure that Saifuddin and Saif is under at this present moment.
Good ball.
Rangpur Riders, last time they played were against the same team in the league stages. Now he backs away inside out. And thank you. Oops! Got it eventually. Trying to go over the top. Not sure about the catch, Afif Hussain. They're going to have a look at it.
He's not looking all that confident, is he? The catcher.
We have an umpire referral for fair catch. Both feet are checked. Fair delivery. Take me to the catch, please. Keep it rolling through. Can you zoom it up for me, please? Thank you. Keep it rolling through. Yeah, I'm satisfied that the ball has clearly made contact with the ground there. Yeah. Yeah, I have a decision for the big screen, and my decision is
it is Nexus Pay, not out. Oh, great escape. Great escape. Afif could not latch on. And you saw from his demeanor, from his reaction, that he was not sure himself.
What a bit let off. He knew he didn't get it cleanly. There was no celebrations whatsoever. And that's a big miss.
Will that be the little bit of luck that Rangpur need now? There's a swirling in there. Fielder lining up. Thank you and goodbye. They are falling apart. The Rangpur Riders are in complete disarray here in the Eliminator. Top work from the Khulna Tigers. Have kept on getting wickets at regular intervals. And there's disaster for Rangpur.
Poor cricket on the part of Saif. That was unnecessary. You have to play the situation. What was he thinking? An easy catch to Nawaz, a deep mid-wicket. Look at the celebration from Mehdi. What a disaster. A disastrous start for the Riders. Saif Hassan is going for 4. 13 for 4.
Would you believe it? 13 for 4. Rangpur Riders, the captain, comes in. Very, very difficult time. They are in dire straits. Need an enormous amount of work to repair this damage. Mehdi Hassan Miraj will be elated with this wicket.
Went for the big shot. Got more height than distance. Saif, and was easily caught at deep mid-wicket.
Down the leg side, and another brilliant over by the skipper. Just a run and a wicket. After 5, it's 13 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Rangpur Riders have lost 4. 13 for 4. In comes Hassan Mahmood. Team for the first time. And I think you've got to hand it over to Mehdi Hassan Miraj. You've got to hand it over to him because of the fact that he continued with spin right from the word go. And all those 4 wickets fell to spinners. That is a very good captaincy. Excellent captaincy to be able to read the surface and make your decision on time. He's been simply brilliant. They won the last 2 matches, remember, Chinamawayo, when it mattered. If they didn't, they would have been gone. Outstanding stuff. And in this match, the Eliminator, they have the upper hand. Oh, looks close, given. Gone. He's taken the review.
Tarampatu director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. Both feet are checked. Fair delivery. Front on to start with, please. Ball is close to the bat. I need to see the ultra edge, please. Copy that. Keep it rolling through. Flat line, gap between bat and ball. Satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please. Thank you. Mukul standing by for the ball tracker. It's coming up now. The original decision is out. Ball pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets hitting. Going back to Mukul on field. Mukul, you are going to stay with your out decision. Make the signal now.
Yeah, he was spot on.
Mukul, you are out.
Another one bites the dust. 15 for 5.
What is going on? This is unbelievable. Spinners opened up the innings and blasted away the top order. Now the seamers joining the party. Hassan gets ciphered in for 8, 15 for 5.
Our viewers have already seen some big names. He's one of them, and he needs to do something special. Look at his career, T20 career. Tim David, 244 innings, striking for 140. This is brilliant from Khulna Tigers. Spot on. Not only the spinners, he was a seamer, and he's picked up a wicket in the second delivery. Slip in place. Wait is the call. He's here because of this.
Given out originally, and it was a very good decision. The only question would have been the height, but he gave it some good thought. Umpire Mukul. Hassan Mahmood joins the party.
Yeah, it went horribly wrong right from the word go for Rangpur Riders. I think there was a big mix-up when James Vince had a bit of a misunderstanding with Shumo Sharkar. Oh, uppish, but one bounce to the field. And to be able to find the rhythm by losing that early wicket, just didn't find it. Just kept on losing wickets one after another. They lost the early wicket with no score on the board. They lost the second wicket when the score was 3. 7 for 3, 13 for 4, now 15 for 5. And I just wonder, maybe the pitch probably assisting the bowlers. It has been difficult not only to score runs, but also to keep wickets intact. And if that happens on a consistent basis, there's some help is there for the bowlers.
It's been very tough for them, but how about the approach from Tim David since he's walked out. A couple of positive strokes into the covers. It's packed, wasn't able to get it through there. But even the previous delivery, just advancing down the wicket, still looking to reverse the pressure.
There you go. Is this the turnaround? Lovely way to finish the over with a boundary through the covers. 19 for 5 after 6. It's the lowest power play in this edition of the Bangladesh Premier League. When they come out of this, can they? They are more than capable of. What kind of score from here on would they be satisfied with, Tino?
Well, they'll be satisfied with as many as they can get. I think what's important for them now is the approach from now on. And that's why I said I've enjoyed what I've seen from Tim David. Because even though they've lost 5 and he's walked in at a difficult time, he's remained positive. That one's gone through the gap. The ball before that, he's advancing down the wicket, charging at the bowler. And we'll still hope, Atar Ali Khan, that they can put together some partnerships that will get them at least 140 from here. As difficult as it sounds, they've got to be thinking that way and devise a way of batting through the innings to get there.
He's a special player. Tim David was the second highest run scorer. 254 runs, a strike rate of 177. That was for Hobart Hurricanes in the recently concluded Big Bash League. Hobart Hurricanes went on to win the title also. So he needs to fire up. Oh, just over the top. It's held the edge, but it went so quickly.
That had too much pace on it. Very difficult when the top edge happens like this, when you're cutting the spinner. That slip's gone out of place immediately.
Trying to throw at the non-striker end, but he's fine. Yeah, you need a little bit of luck. You talk about 140. If they go from, if they need 140, they need to go from here on at 9 runs and an over, which will get them 144. Now people will come in big numbers because it is a double header. This is the eliminator. I'd say just making sure he middles it. 7 in that over. After 7, 26 for 5. Just have a look at how they started their campaign this year, Rangpur Riders. 8 wins on the trot, and then they've lost 4 on the trot. Fourth one pulled away, but not from the meaty part of the bat. It will not be a single. They need to put those bat deliveries away for a boundary. Otherwise, it's going to be even more difficult.
Yeah, the Rangpur Riders story for this BPL season at the moment is really one of wheels falling off. 8 outstanding wins on the trot from the start, and then since then they look a totally different team.
This pair has to put in a bigger effort in terms of partnership, because nothing has gone their way. They've lost wickets one after another. I mean, this is the one I was talking about. He called for it and then he sent him back 2 leg. There was never a run there. Look at that catch. That is a brilliant catch of his own bowling, Nasum Ahmed. And he makes room and tries to cut one from the stumps, misses it and goes. This one, Saif trying to clear the field, finds the fielder in the deep. And how about that one? That was a beauty. Back live. Quick single taken.
It's a good run in the end, because the captain knew straight away as he hit that he wanted the single, and it was good that Tim David responded. A couple of wickets for Nasir Mohammed, and look at those, both pitching in exactly the same place. That is an outstanding catch to his weaker side. I've said all the way through this tournament, so important for spinners to always be expecting the ball to come back to them.
A good sensible batting here. 4 singles. Somehow this partnership needs to be big for them. They've got Dre Russ also, remember that. He can come and smash a quick fire inning, but you need to get yourself in that rhythm. Get back in some sort of momentum where the players in the dressing room starts to relax. They haven't done that, not yet. Only the 8th over, still a long way to go. 12 more overs after this. Yeah, clever. He went down the wicket and he bowled a little bit short and wide. He misses out.
Nurul Hassan is clearly trying to create a scenario where he can get the ball over extra cover or mid-off for the boundary. Deep back with square leg, mid-wicket, and long on the boundary fielders on the leg side, and then a very square point on the boundary as well as third. So extra cover open.
Only 5 in that over. After 8, Rangpur 31 for 5. And he will finish his spell. He's got 1 more over left. And they need to be a little bit watchful against him. Yeah, he's a busy cricketer. Nurul Hassan. Scores of 25, 41, unbeaten 32, and that 41 of just 26 deliveries. Remember, he was in the middle when he smashed. They needed 26. He smashed 30. You need to play a special inning here.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Shouts of catch it. And does he take it? Yes, he does. Does he? Hetmaev thinks he has.
Well, it's an outstanding catch if he has. His reaction immediately didn't convince me that he's taking the catch, and the umpires are going to take a closer look.
Umpire director, we have an umpire referral for fair catch. Both feet are checked, fair delivery. Take me to the catch, please. Fingers are underneath the ball. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Yeah, I'm satisfied that the ball has clearly carried. Yeah, I have a decision for the big screen, and my decision is
more trouble. Rocket OUT. Tim David goes. The big fish gone. Gone for 7. 32 for 6. Great stuff, Danny Morrison. Always nice to go and spend some time with the kids. Well done. 3 for 14. I was just said that a couple of deliveries earlier that they need to be watchful, especially against someone like Nasir Mohammed, and then he did that.
Yeah, outstanding catch taken by Shimron Hetmaev. It looked like he was just a little bit short towards the end. He managed to just outstretch the hands and complete the catch. I like that. He's asked him, have you taken that, mate? By the time the third umpire had given his decision, he was literally off the field of play.
Yeah, that wicket, now he has 100 wickets in T20. And what a wicket that was. Look at that economy, under 7 runs in an over. And who's in the middle? Dre Russ is in the house. Straight away gets off the mark with a single. They've got some big names, haven't fired up, but he has to fire if Rangpur Riders is thinking of putting somewhere around 130, 140. If he kicks on, even more, very much a possibility.
Yeah, there'll be that much more pressure now on the captain Nurul Hassan. And this will be a period where these two are just going to have to knuckle down. They love you, Danny Morrison.
How is he going to go about his innings here? He needs to play some smart cricket. We know that he can hit a long ball. There you go, a little bit of grip and turn. Plays it nicely, just taking the right hand off the bat. Soft. 3 for 16 and 4 for Nasum. It's 34 for 6. The two right-handers in the middle. And you get a left-arm spinner. Another good decision from Madison Miraj.
Yes,
That's well.
Come on, boys. One more, boys. One more, we get alert.
Sure. Was itching to get the ball back with what we've seen the spinners do on this pitch.
Yes,
Been very handy as well for Khulna.
Yeah, and Dre Russ recently featured in the ILT20, where he scored 130 runs, and that too very quickly. 156 was his strike rate. The highest was only 137, unbeaten of 23. Played for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Will need to put his hand up here because he will need to do the bulk of scoring here. Have a look at his career, more than 9,000 runs. Look at that those matches, tons of experience. Strike rate, incredible, 169. 33, 50 plus scores for him. Can he come out with a big one here? Can he bat through the innings? I think that is even more important. Can he bat till the very end?
Yeah, the good thing for Andre Russell is he has the ability to move the ball around, which he needs to do now for an extended period, and then can explode later. The concern will be how long will Nurul Hassan stay with him at the other end if he gets out first, so he doesn't expose the tail and put pressure on Russell to have to start hitting earlier.
They're spot on, Tino Mowayo. That's exactly what he would be also thinking. And the kind of experience that he has, I'm sure he understands the value of him in the middle. If he can hang around till the very end, runs will be there. But if he gets out, problems. 19 balls since the last boundary. It's okay as long as these two stay together, because after this, 10 more overs to be bowled. And they've only played, or rather bowled, 4 bowlers so far. There has to be a 5th one coming. That might come in handy. Be a little bit patient. And then you mix caution with aggression later on. Another good over after 10, 37 for 6.
Going up front and wanting to bat first and let the others bowl on the pitch first. So fascinating. Yeah, he's basically a wicket a match for the big fella from Barbados. Jason Holder, here he comes. A little bit more nipping about. Oh, the running between the wickets. And that's the other fascinating thing. I heard you on moments ago waxing lyrical about them coming in, those stars coming in, and then having run-outs. And, oh, and a no ball to boot. Big Jace with the size 18 shoes. You can't do that. Look. Size of those feet. And he's got to keep some part of it behind. Naughty, naughty Jace Holder. Now there's a freebie. That's what Rangpur need, given the 39 for 6 after 10. Hey, Russ. The two West Indians locking horns. Good to see them here, though. I don't know, you think? Some of the recruits coming in from IL?
Absolutely. Danny Morrison, happy birthday. Many happy returns of the day.
Oh, here we go, naughty. Bought the cake?
Got to be patient.
What about all that apparel you were going to get me as well?
Yeah, just
the shoes. Don't forget the shoes.
Just be patient. Patience is the name of the game, brother.
That's right. Don't rush life, as they say. Another day older. Another year older. Blessing, they keep telling us. And Jason Holder, he was the highest wicket taker for Abu Dhabi Knights recently. There across the oceans to the UAE. 17 wickets there at good economies, 7.82. Just now in the IL T20. There's so much cricket going on. Wall-to-wall cricket. Test matches, franchise T20s. Series bilateral stuff that's going on. An incredible India with good old England coming second again. Oh, lovely timing. This is good timing. A boundary, but welcome runs to the captain.
Long time since the last boundary, 24 balls. Now, you mentioned that India versus England, Abhishek Sharma got 100. He's smashing 100. 37 balls and smashed 10 sixes. 13 sixes, correction. Incredible.
Now time for some improvisation, and it's worked. Bundaral. Boundaries, been very much lack of them. For 24 deliveries, we're getting a boundary. Only hit 4 fours.
If you're the coach of Rangpur Riders, what is your message to them right now?
Please bat out the overs, the balls to face. We've only just had halfway. It's 10.4. Massive amount to go in terms of this eliminator. I know they're staring down the barrel in a big hole here, Rangpur. Too clever. Play some orthodox, they'll say. The coaches will be hating it. Imagine if you got out with that. But on a serious note, really, you've got to hang in here. And both the gentlemen at the crease, when you've got star quality with Dre Russ and the captain, Nurul Hassan, played a lot of cricket. He won the toss. He wanted to go up and bat. His top order have failed him. In an eliminator situation, you lose this, folks, you're gone. That's it. And having won 8 on the trot, the Riders, they qualified early, and now they've lost 4 on the trot. They don't want to make it 5 on the trot. And it's lovely timing, but oh, hello, hello. Get your pants on, Chief. Sliding around the fence there. I think it's a save. Alex Ross, is it? Motoring around. Going to just check the boundary, but I think Ross has done exceptionally well here. Flick. Yeah, he's let it go. Timed the dive and everything with the release of the ball. This will be a very good angle as well. There, let go, please. What an Alexi Rossi. Sounds like an Italian footballer, doesn't he? Good stuff. Oh, careful, careful, Dre Russ. Come from the UAE, subtly different conditions. Now you've got spin on, a lot of it in this part of the world. Get caught on the crease up against Nawaz. He'll ask questions with his left arm orthodox. Right smack in the middle. This is the test match pitch, folks. This is pitch number 6. So we are right there. So the boundaries are nice and even all the way around the circumference here of the Sri Bangla National. Warming up here, Dre Russ. Think back to early days of the Bangladesh Premier League. Chris Grail, Andre Russell, a lot more of Sunil Ryan. Obviously, there was a lot less cricket then too, just quietly in 12 and 13, 14. Those early days of Bangla Premier League. Bold. Hang time, slowly, let it try and grip in the surface. Looked a little tacky. Good preparation between the other matches in this, but the spin difference. Big weight. Oh, hello. Running up the middle of the pitch there, naughty. 50 up now for the Riders.
Oh, no, this is smart from Madison Mirage. There's a fielder right behind the bowler's arm, right next to him. There he is, and there's a fielder like 20 yards away, a bit of a wide long off. Gone. They won't need the fielder.
No, they won't, Utter. Because Dre Russ has lost out. You're talking about patience. He's got none of it here today. But a Monday madness in the house for Riders fans and the franchise that are known as the Double R's. The Rangpur Riders have just lost their 7th, and it's star quality. Bamboozled is Andre Russell. Couldn't get going. Neither could his mates that flew in with him. Out for 4 from 9. And the Riders are now 50 for 7. Yeah, tough gig for owners. Want to do so well. Here's Rakibul Hassan. In at number 9. I keep saying this, given that they won 8 on the trot. Such a great start to BPL 11. Lovely. A little bit of flight. It's the pace that does him. Just grips enough. Not a lot, but enough to then hit the top of off. That's, well, it's a perfect delivery to a right-hander. Ray Russ, an early shower for him as well.
I think the reason for him to go on the onside against the spin, because those two fielders that we were talking about, straight behind the bowler's arm, and there was a wideish long off. So he wanted to go leg side. Should have gone offside. So that is another great piece of captaincy from Madison Mirage. The plan worked. They wanted him to force him to play on the onside. Now that is very good captaincy.
Yeah, shrewd, knowing what Russell's like. He likes to smash it on the onside and find the fence and go over it. We've had 12, and Rangpur are 51 for 7. A sorry scorecard of that top order, and you think about James Vince, and then Vince was involved in that run out with Sumashaka. Oh, hello, he's missed it. Can't miss those. Fingers gone up, I understand. Mukul says, yeah, that looked good to me. Rakibul, you look at the clock, but I think that's landed and just straightened enough. Shouldn't have missed it. It's as simple as that. Having a conversation? No, they're going to take it, are they? Was time up? No, he can't. You're too late. You've missed the bus. Doors are shut and it's gone. Yeah, Ravindra and Nasador. And that's it. It's too late. You've got your seconds. You're allowed, I think, was it 15 seconds? 12, boom. There you go, high 12. And we've had 12.1 overs. And this was it. It ended up being too full. It dipped on him. He saw the air time and thought, oh, yeah, I'm going to sweep this. But no. Eddie Miraz. Well done, Chief. 8th one down for Rangpur Riders. The score, 51 for 8. Akif Javed. Well, he's out at number 10 very early. Look, funny, he just got into the 13th. 12.1 bowled. Just 8 wickets already. Mr. Mahedi, he's loving it. 2 for 3 in 2.1. They get the ball out of the captain's hands if you can. Lost the toss. Norrell said, yeah, look, all bat first, thanks. So Eliminator runs on the board. Important, sure, but you've got to get some. At the moment, and he just got 50. 52 for 8, though.
Yeah. Would have gone on to hit the stumps. He simply cannot afford to miss it. So even if they had taken the review, it would have gone against him.
He just simply shouldn't have missed it. I think it's turned a bit. I think on Gifford, is it? Wow. Going to take it. Yeah, we're going to have a look.
Tarampatu director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. Both feet are checked. Fair delivery. Front on to start with, please. Ball appears to be missing the bat. I need to confirm that with Ultra Edge, please. Copy that. Ultra Edge coming up now. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please. Still waiting. Coming up now. The original decision is out. Ball pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wicket umpire's call. Going back to Ravi on field. Ravi, you are going to stay with your out decision. Make the signal.
There you go. Because it was given out on field by Ravindra Umalaseri. He's got to go. He had to review it. I understand. I thought it may have just missed. It hasn't. And the skipper, Nur Hassan, who's top scored with 23 from 25, is out of here. And suddenly, the Rangpur Riders are 52 for 9. Certainly hasn't gone to plan for the Rangpur Riders, having won the toss. Nur Hassan, this young Nahad Rana, speed merchant, out in the middle, last man in. He's up against the captain of the Tigers, who's giving it a rip, and who's got 3 for 4, for goodness sake.
Yeah, the kind of turn that we saw. Oh, it's gone through. It looked like that he might have missed the leg stump. Not the case. What a spell. What a spell this is from Medius and Mirage. He's picked up 3. It's given him only 4 runs. And this is his 3rd over.
And up against number 11. Yeah, there's the arm ball. I wondered if a nice straight arm ball was coming. Look at that. 2 wickets, a single. It's done and dusted after 13. It's 52 for 9 here. What a spell. Outstanding. I wonder if he'll be needed. 3 for 4 and 3. Mahedi Hassan Raz. He's got another one up his sleeve, of course. 6 balls. So is Mohammad Nawaz. Here he is, his final over. Akif Jabbar. Wow, he's found a gap, and there's a boundary. Geez, we haven't had much of those. It's only the 5th one of the innings to date.
Not a bad one. Yeah, good use of the feet. Then into the gap for a boundary. But this innings is very, very disappointing if you are a Rangpur Riders fan.
Yeah. A little bit of fishing outside off. Javed misses. Yeah, I know we've just been saying this at length, but geez, after such a good start and on a roll, 8 on the trot, you get the Q next to your team's name early, qualification for the playoffs, and look at it. Has he got enough on it? Oh, you better believe it. First 6 of the innings, and it took number 10 to do it.
And they have 6 more overs after this over. That's the reason why we spoke about you need to be patient and you need to pick the right one. He's not gone across the line like what Dre Russ did. What he has done, he's hit down the ground. Doesn't matter if you have a field or not. Nobody's catching that. He's nailed that.
Yeah, only the spectators. It's just the arm ball sliding. Half-hearted. I think Nawaz knew too. Quicker delivery just pushed through that arm ball.
That was a lot quicker. 87, 84, 84, and the last one, 94. Skids through.
Almost, but not quite. Whole bowled again. There's the other one. A little bit of hang time and turn, but it is signalled wide. Fair enough. It was a lovely strike, that sixer from Akif Javid. He do it again. Is he going to be tantalising with this? A little bit of hang time. Give it some air, Mr. Nawaz. 10 and 11 at the crease early. No, he goes a little bit flatter. Just one more to negotiate. Through the wide in, there's an extra ball, but a dozen off this over. All Hyderabad has to do is just survive it. That's what I think Akif Javid will be saying to him. Just come down, mate. Look, just see this out. Block it. It's the last ball, and then I can maybe have another go. Please don't get out. Cheeky little inside edge. 12 off the 14th. It is 64 for 9. Khulna as well. Oh, bumper. Yeah, interesting. Is that on the grill? I think we'll be having... He's saying he's all right, but I think probably have to have the physio come out and do the concussion test. Here he comes. I wonder if it was grill or the side of the helmet. Let's have a look. Yeah, right on the helmet there. Not a good posse. That's sort of, look at that temple. Like, oh yeah, that's nasty. That's what they're there for, though. Utter those hard hats. Chittagong Kings locking horns with Fortune Baratal. Let's see who's going to win that and go straight into the final. And if you lose it, you play the winner of this match. Hello! That's all right with that headache. That's what he thinks. Get rid of that headache by boshing Mahmood for 6.
That's a good reply. That is a very good reply from Akif Javid after being hit. He smashed the next delivery for the maximum. That is a great shot. He's played some couple of good shots, Danny. 2 6s and a 4, 87 meter. Remember, he's also their leading wicket taker for Rangpur Riders. 19 wickets so far for him.
Give it a look, Javid. Yeah, he's not going to muck around, is he? Nahid Rana at the other end, who's number 11, and just looking at some of his hand-eye there, doing a bit of work on that batting. Years to come. Not to mention his bowling, very exciting prospect, but it's about batting at the moment in this eliminator. He's at the other end, he just needs to survive. Javid's hit 18 from just 9. A couple of 6s, boundary. Half an over gone. A good delivery, really. They're up against, I understand, maybe looking for Yorker. But he's missed his line and length.
Now, even more important for Nahid Rana, knowing that Akif Javid has scored those runs pretty quickly to ensure he hangs on. Looking for that Yorker. Got a couple of deliveries to face. Nahid Rana. Can he survive?
Well played, young man. That's good. Just told you, get forward, get solid, get that forward defensive out. Try not to headbutt it. Help it. Or bounces in there, you never know. But should be looking to knock him over here. Samud should be definitely looking to do that. He'll bring the LBW into play, those percentage dismissals. Hitting the stumps, hitting the pads or the shoe and getting him out. Bowled and well played. So 15 are done, it's 71 for 9.
Catch it is the call, but he will find the boundary. Akif Javed scoring those crucial runs for Rangpur Riders as I welcome Sir Curtly Ambrose. Hello, Sir Curtly.
Hello, Mazhar. He's playing a bit of a cameo, isn't he? Akif Javed played some lusty blows.
Went for that again. Yeah, the idea is right. Score as many runs as he could. Comes down the track. Aerial again. Just one bounce to the field at deep mid-wicket. Naeem Sheikh. Skipper Miraj is not happy. There's a saying in cricket, Sir Curtly, where the coaches used to say us a lot. Morning shows the day. But for Rangpur Riders, it's the afternoon showing the day for them. It all started with that run out of Shomo Shorkar, I must say. That jinxed today.
They got off to the worst possible start, the Riders, after winning the toss, electing to bat first. And they haven't recovered. And they are in danger of being bowled out well inside the 20 overs. Nahid Rana trying his best to stay there with Akif Javed. Certainly has been a disaster for the Riders.
On the leg side, wide given. The umpire Masadur Rahman Mukul. Mehdi Miraj bowled really well onto his final ball of his final over. Just 10 runs. On-field umpires today, Masadur Rahman Mukul and Ravindra Vimalasiri from Sri Lanka. Nicely behind that one by Nahid. End of over number 16, Rangpur 77 for 9.
They just have to hope that Akif Javed and Nahid Rana, the final pair, try to get as much as they can. They messed up terribly, and there's no way out of this in terms of the batting.
Yeah, target the stump. The message from Mehdi Hasan Miraj to his bowlers will be to bowl onto the stump and go for the kill. Mushfiq Dasima coming into the attack. The lowest total in playoffs in the history of BPL is 86 by Khulna Titans against Dhaka Dynamites back in 2016. Change of field, long off comes in, fine leg goes back. So no fielder inside the circle on the onside. One for the big one, top edge, fielder at short third. Would only watch that go towards the boundary line for a boundary.
He's still going at it, Akif Javed, and quite rightly so. Trying to swing to the leg side. Slow delivery into the surface. Short third man had no chance. They all count in the end.
Eyeing that block hole. That's the better option from Mushfiq. Someone like Javed or Nahid, not known for their batting expertise. Test them by bowling onto the stump and go for the kill.
Wonderful crowd in as well. Has been like this all tournament. There's never any short of support.
What a shot. What a shot from Akif Javed. He's turning things on in favor of Rangpur Riders. And he has reached to 32 of just 17.
He's playing a cameo here for his team. Known more for his bowling. But he's doing a bit of a rescue mission for the Riders.
With that boundary, Akif Javed also reaches to his highest score in T20 format. Top edge again, fielder at short third, Hassan Mahmood says thank you very much, and that's it. Mushfiq picked up his first wicket, and Rangpur Riders, would you believe it, they are bundled out for 85 with 19 balls to spare. And skipper of Khulna Tigers, Mehdi Hassan Miraj, will be a happy man.
And this was the final blow. Right at the toe end of the bat. And just ballooned to short third man. Easy catch for Hassan. And that completes the good cameo from Akif Javed. He's gone for 32. Rangpur Riders all out for 85 in 16 overs and 5 deliveries. What a massacre.
Skipper leading from the front for Khulna Tigers. And the spinners, Nasum Ahmed, also played his part. 3 for 16 from his 4 overs. Mehdi, 3 for 10 from his 4. Nawaz Hassan also picking up a wicket. A happy coach, Talha Zubair of Khulna Tigers. They haven't done anything wrong today. If you're a Rangpur Riders fan, oh boy, you better skip this one. Only Akif Javed and Nurul Hassan Shohan reached that double-figure mark, with Javed scoring 32 of just 18 and Nurul 23 of 25. Other than that, it's the phone number. For Khulna Tigers, as I mentioned, the spinners doing the job for them. 3 wickets each for skipper Mehdi and Nasum. They bowled really well. Nawaz, Hassan and Mushfiq picked up a wicket each. The lowest totals in this edition of BPL, Dhaka Capitals right at the top, 73, but Rangpur Riders would never want to get into that record. 85 they managed to post in this all-important eliminator.
Very first over, second delivery, a bit of a mix-up, resulting in Sugar Sharma. He ran out. James Vince was next to go. And they just continued to slide. Mehdi. And they never really recovered. Hardly anything to talk about in terms of the batting. It was all going the way of the Khulna Tigers. 1 or 2 close misses, but there was no rhythm in the innings, even though a few boundaries were struck by Akif Javed towards the end. None of the batters really got going. Wickets continued to fall at regular intervals. And the Riders had no way of coming back. Couple of good blows from Akif Javed towards the end. He raced to 32 from 18 deliveries, but certainly wasn't enough, and that was the final wicket to fall. Riders all out for 85, 16.5 overs.
And that length by the Khulna spinners, good length, 65%, and it paid them dividend in this important eliminator. They were disciplined, they were controlled, and they were compact. Right, the target for Khulna Tigers is 86. But Rangpur Riders would say, we're not going to give up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the chase.
86 at a very comfortable pace. Pressure on the skipper of the Rangpur Riders, Nurul Hassan Sohan. They badly need an early breakthrough. Man who's done it with the ball always puts his hand up with the bat is Mehdi Hassan Miraj. 353 runs already. And he's partnered in the middle. Mohammad Naeem Sheikh has got 100. Best of 111. That's his partner. My partner alongside is Tino Mawoyo. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Shamim, big shout first up. That's pitching outside the line of the leg stump and would have been too high anyway. But yeah, this man, Nurul Hassan Sohan, must be thinking, how have we ended up where we are? Scrambling to try and save ourselves in the tournament after we had such a roller coaster start at the beginning.
The bowler Akif Javed scored 32 precious runs when he batted and put on that partnership, the 10th wicket. He wants to replicate that, get some early wickets, get some sort of pressure on the Khulna Tigers batters. Oh, that's... Oh, what happened there? He get movement after it gone past.
He got that movement after the ball had gone past the keeper. Now, Nurul Hassan, I think, has just jarred his shoulder when he's landed, getting that right hand to stop the ball from going to the boundary. He's done an outstanding job. But this is extraordinary.
It is. Look at this. Seems to be going straight and then it keeps swinging, keeps on going away. Initial movement of Nurul Hassan, understandably, was to his left. Oh, not again. This is a little tardy from Akif Javed. Maybe trying to put in a little bit extra in his pace, which was 148 clicks, but it was wayward.
Yeah, it looks like he's done something to his wrist. Or is it one of the fingers? Whatever it is, we hope it's nothing too serious. Have a look at this.
How can you describe that? A ball which seemed to be straightening down the leg side, outside the line of leg, swung away after passing the batter. Had him in a bit of surprise, but did well to get to it. Oh, now that is a good delivery.
Yeah, he's already started consistently bowling above that 140 mark. First delivery 146, 147.5, 147.9, 143.4. That last delivery. He really does possess some great pace. Now he looks like he's decided to come around the wicket. But the fine leg fielder just to go slightly finer. But he's been very successful around the wicket to the right-handers, this BPL.
Oh, got him! That is the one! You said he was successful around the wicket and he immediately strikes. A wild hoik across the line from the skipper. Missed the line and it struck timber. This is what they needed, early wickets. And it's that man, Akif Javed, who gets it for them.
20 wickets this season and he smashes the timber to pieces. That is not a good shot from the captain and a man who's in good form. Mehdi Hassan Miraj goes for none. It's 2 for 1.
Well, they needed an early breakthrough. In comes Alex Ross. The captain is gone. To a rather injudicious shot, I suspect there.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand. You only need to be going at 4.5 to the over. And this is their best bowler by a distance in this tournament. Give him the respect he's due. Because what you've done now is exposed Alex Ross early, who hasn't been the most consistent himself in getting runs. 20 wickets now for Akif Javed, he joins Fahim Ashraf. 25 for Taskin Ahmed, way ahead of the rest.
Haven't had too many runs, you can see, and the strike rate not something to write home about. So this is time for just battening down, play the ball to its merit. Early loss of wickets, in no hurry, just into his 7th match. Oh, no, that is an appeal from behind, and umpire keeps his hands down.
Well, he's got nothing anywhere near this ball. Foot's gone nowhere. And he's just flashed outside the off stump. He's definitely not comfortable with this pace. Have a look at that. Hasn't even moved the foot.
Yeah, hasn't moved the foot, but I just see the angle of the ball just straightening after that little bit of inward drift. That is a spectacular delivery. And now he gets back nicely. That's played with a lot of confidence, getting right behind the line and playing it through the covers for a boundary. That is the first over done, 6 for 1. Out of the frying pan into the fire. You've got pace on both ends now, and both 145 plus. Going to be quite a test for Naeem Sheikh, but he's on song. Naeem. Oh, that was high. Will the umpires have a look at that one?
I think he'll be okay with this. You can see umpire Mukul just having a word, probably with his partner, but happy that that is not above waist height. Actually, they're going to give a check for that.
Just dipping, tall batter. If it was a shorter batter, maybe it would have been over the waist high. Fair delivery, we carry on. Oh, wayward and missed by Nurul Hassan. Gone away for runs that they cannot afford.
Yeah, he's got the radar wrong around the wicket to the left-hander, and it's just continued to swing after the bat. Nurul Hassan is not impressed.
He's having to throw himself around. Just seen the look on his face after he rolled round, looked at the youngster. Well, pace straight away, 7 wickets to the spinners in the first innings. Has it all for the bowlers today. But both the bowlers have been a little tardy in terms of lines. Akif Javed coupled down the leg side. So Naheed once again down the leg side. Flip, backward point, cover, mid-off. Full toss. Punched away, could have done better with that.
Yeah, it's a very packed covering. Certainly had an opportunity if he had gone straighter through that extra cover area.
That's, oh, did it go to hand? Was that a drop? That went very, very quickly from the reaction of the bowler. He just walks away. I think there was a drop catch there.
Yeah, I think this is certainly carried. Closes the face on impact. Oh yes, it was in the hands. And when he hit the ground, the ball popped out. He didn't just turn around. He just turned around after a few words.
And I don't blame him for it at all. That should have been taken. Shaq Mahdi, the culprit on that occasion. Oh, no. It's playing on his mind. You can see that. Don't have too much to defend. You get the opportunity, get the batter to play a false shot, give the chance of a catch, and it's not taken. It's just not on. They need wickets and wickets in a hurry. Oh, sliced it. Oh, almost there. It's just not happening, Naid Rana.
When it doesn't go your way. This one is now the thick outside edge that doesn't carry to third man. Yeah, that's a good effort. Made sure he got the hands behind it. I don't know why he's complaining there. It's Akif Javed, it's not Superman.
Yeah, I don't think there was a catch. It was pretty much in front. I give him credit for saving 3 runs, because that's an awkward height and bounce that sometimes slips through your fingers and goes to the boundary. Oh, waits on it, whips it away, goes in the face, clips it away for a single. Third man is Akif Javed, who's done a grand job with the bat and also with the ball first up. Another one down the leg side. Did he get a little bit of a touch? Yes, he did. So that's 7 from the second over. It's 13 for 1. Absolutely in control in their bowling innings, on a run. Just coming back in, slightly quick run taken.
Yeah, he had to rush in the end.
Yes, managed to get a toe in with that one, scampering through. Javed into his second over. Last ball was 147 kilometers per hour. Really cranking it up. Raw pace. Naeem Sheikh not very comfortable. Umpire just going across and having a little chat with someone behind the line of the bowler's arm. Little things that catch the eye. Those covers being blown up by the wind, you know?
I think so, yeah. Just watch the ball.
Well, this is the square leg umpire, so he's looking around the whole ground. And the batter went to the square leg umpire, I think, and got his attention. Yeah. Oh, just open the face. Good work. Need to do that. Well done. Appreciation from the other fielders. Tim David into the action.
And I saved a certain boundary. There is a third man, but he wouldn't have been able to cut this off. Good work.
Oh, didn't know very much about that slow delivery. Thought it was a slow delivery, kept a little low. Well, just go back to the last over, the way he set up. Mehdi, just one over the wicket, second down the leg side with that swing after it passed, then another one down the leg side, then he bowls another one which is pretty much round, then he comes around and immediately on target. Middle and leg stump rattled. That's superb. Just getting the batter into a different frame of mind with those earlier deliveries, then changing the angles and getting the result. Very intelligently done. Swivel round and bye-bye birdie. That was on the cards. Used the angle very well.
Now this I don't think is a deliberate short ball. I think he's got his radar wrong, Javed. And if it is deliberate, then it's not a very good one. Not enough height, and gave him the angle coming from over the wicket to be able to swivel around and get the ball away. First 6 of the innings, and they've enjoyed it.
Couple of sixes in the previous innings. Little hop, back of length, good comeback delivery. Another, not the cleanest of feelings, but he's made sure the ball didn't go past him, Tim David. Person who hit the 2 sixes is the bowler on view, against whom the 6 has been hit. For the left-hander, he's got a slip, a backward point, a cover point, cover and mid-off. A deep fine leg. Mid-wicket and a mid-on. Oh, cramped him for space, just reared up. Disconcertingly. That is the over. 3 done, 21 for 1. Youngsters enjoying themselves. Good to see the crowd in here. All shapes and sizes, different ages. Jagmadi, Hassan, 10 wickets so far in this edition of the BPL. Needs to take early wickets, need to break this partnership. I got an early wicket of the skipper. I need a few more, very, very quickly. Oh, that is asking for trouble in the slot, and he gracefully drives it through the covers.
Yeah, he's in great nick, isn't he? Naim Sheikh, 111 and just 62 balls not out in the previous innings. Look at that. Gloriously timed.
So pleasing to the eye when you have a left-hander in particular playing the shots through the covers. Oh, no, he's dunked that over the top and for the maximum. This is too full from the bowler. Easy pickings for Naim Sheikh. Really hammered it away for a maximum.
Man, there was a long off. He was back for Naim Sheikh, but he struck it well enough and straight enough for him not to be a concern.
2 very easily put awayable deliveries. 78 meters, that one. And now he reaches a little bit and in the process doesn't find the gap in the covers. Top highest run getter so far for Khulna. There you go, there's the top scores for him. 111 not out against Rangpur. Team Borishal 77-58. He's got 462 runs. Add a few more to that. That's gone many a mile. This is belligerent hitting. Oh, appreciation from his teammates. Fantastic stuff.
They can smell the BPL T20 2025 final. Less than 50 needed, and just the 3 runs and over. Clears the front leg. Naim Sheikh. It's another glorious 6.
They'll have to, even if they win this one, they'll have to wait a bit because they'll have to play and get through to the finals. But this will be the first step towards that final. 468 runs so far for Naim Sheikh. His 13th match. Look at the strike rate. 4 times 50+ scores. That includes the 100. Some extraordinary batting and consistent ones right through this tournament.
Alex Ross will be a lot more comfortable to Mehdi Hassan. Look out for the flat sweep in front of square. He plays it well. There's a massive gap that he can take advantage of.
Now he joins in on the fun. That's sliced. That's not really in control. There are a lot of height, but not the distance. Alex Ross needs to tell himself this is the opportunity to get some runs. Overdone. They're racing 40 for 1. Naim Sheikh 25 of 15. struck some super shots, 3 sixes and 1 4. But Nahid Rana, second over, game is quickly getting away from the Rangpur Riders team. They're very, very disappointed with their batting performance or non-performance.
Now, very relaxed, aren't they? They deserve to be. They've been playing some really good cricket. Had to pull themselves out of trouble several times in the earlier matches in the tournament. Stark difference between the Khulna bench and those gentlemen there.
Alex Ross, 8 runs. Just go back. This is the 7th innings. His highest has been 22 versus Dhaka Capital. He's got a couple of 20s against Borishal and Sylhet. He's not really been able to assert himself. And today he should be telling himself, look, we're not under any kind of pressure. That's confirmation of that. Just get some runs.
Get yourself some runs. Get some confidence. Hopefully going into the second qualifier.
Oh dear. Oh my goodness, that was a collision. He looked around at the last moment. Look at the expression on Nurul Hassan's face. He's got 4 runs and almost upended Nahid Rana there.
No, that's come off the glove. These two, unfortunately, both watching the ball and bumping into each other.
Sorry is all you can say, because no one is to blame, both watching the ball, as you said, Tino, and in the process, thankfully, it looked to be, off balance when he fell on the ground. Nahid Rana, thankfully, nothing serious. He's ready to bowl again. He has not been comfortable at all. Even the boundary that he got from the inside part of the glove that could have gone and hit the wickets for that matter. Very lucky 4 runs, couple of balls back.
Yeah, definitely not comfortable. The quicker bowlers. He's bowled 145 plus 47 times in the BPL this season. And his opening partner today, 50.
Possibly seeing them for the last time this season. They've had raw pace, but they haven't been successful in getting the wickets at the crucial times. Not always being pacey, it's always being also accurate and cunning and getting the results. 5 done, 45 for 1.
Yeah, good with the bat. Akif Javed scored the most runs for his team in that total of 85. 32 of just 18 deliveries. And he's also among the wickets, so he's played his part. But he would need some help from the other bowlers. Hello, Danny.
Yeah, g'day, Utter. Just that last delivery, just a little bit going off the straight. Ran into Tim David prior to the coin toss, and also James Vincent. Just thought it looked a little bit tacky. Hint of movement. The ball is new and is a proud seam. into the last over the power play, but just enough little grip. Saw it from the spinners. There was just a little bit there. It's caused some problems in this eliminator.
If you look at the total and if you look at the number of wickets taken by the spinners, you will understand that this surface is spin friendly. 3 for 10 for Mehdi Hasan Miraj. Nasum Ahmed, left arm orthodox, 3 for 16. And Mohammad Nawaz, left arm orthodox, again picked up a wicket. So that's 7 wickets. 2 from the seamer and 1 run out. I'm just thinking whether they've gone the right direction. Yes, Aqib Javed, you want him to be in the attack. Just moves away and smashes it straight onto the stumps.
Lovely piece of timing from Naeem, but 12th man got in the way. Simon Stubbs. Give himself a little bit of room there, but it's come straight back and uh-oh. Yeah, a bit of a concern. Worry. Oh, look out. Ball alert. Smashing in there. Yeah, stumps at the bowler's end. Saves some runs for Javed.
Lovely. Slower delivery. A little bit wide. And he puts it away for another boundary.
Trying the little off cutter, didn't work. The pace off just sat up the surface somewhat. Naeem Sheikh, well, he's in a lovely little purple patch.
Time he goes across the stumps. Direct hit. They needed a direct hit that. Musharkar, the fielder.
Yeah, trying a Yorker. Mind that. Oh yeah, Musharkar, got to be awake to that, Chief. Got a good bounce too. Direct hit. Oh, he's gone. Had to hit the poles. What a shame from a Rangpur perspective. 50 up now inside the power play for the Tigers.
Yeah, 475 runs for him now. He was very good in the NCL T20 tournament. He was also the leading run getter in that tournament. Mohammad Naeem, 316. He's shown the consistency. Again, a quick single taken. After 6, 51 for 1. This is the 9th time that the Tigers have crossed 50 plus in the power play. Could you have that left and right hand combination going in? Naid Rana gone for 12 in the 2 overs that he has bowled. We need wickets here. Shot. That is beautifully played. That's gone to the boundary.
Well, that's right, he can't. It's not happening. Wickets not coming for the Riders up against the Tigers here. Just everything is just going their way. Toss didn't need to go their way. As Norrell said, okay, we'll bat first. And they've not been able to post a decent score. Oh, what's that? All out 85. Partnership here now has gone past the half-century mark, and so good stuff here from these experienced players. I understand that. Nice little slower one. Naeem in his form of his life, and Alex Ross with his smarts from all his experience.
Yeah, you can't miss the BPL graffiti theme. It's a wonderful addition in the stadium, the graffiti art across the Mirpur Stadium, brought to life with Berger Bangladesh. Is a stunning reflection of the slogans from the historic student movement. It also celebrates the festivity, freedom and power of youth, beautifully blending cricket with culture. Lower bouncer. Just rolling the fingers over, didn't get up. He was anticipating it to get a little bit high.
Yeah, first 6 overs are going to be important. Mahedi decided, look, I'm going to bash this against Kif Javid from second. But it's been all about Naeem Sheikh and Alex Ross just to happily